In the recent times, Rose Techniques redesigned themselves as ROSESELSA, and ever since they have done that, they have been bringing some really good products under the new name, like the Aurora Ultra that I recently reviewed. Also, a new thing that is doing rounds all over the internet would be their classic retro designed new pair of headphones, the ROSESELSA Distant Mountain, which is right here. And it's a beautifully built headphone. I personally love how beautiful this one looks. The classic retro theme simply aligns perfectly with me. Although I have personally never used any on-ears before, there have been a few models that are getting good attraction even today. They are like Cos Porta Pro or something like that, and many audiophiles swear by their performance. So the category was new for me, especially the on-ear headphones, but I was really excited to try them out. Well, this is Pulkit from Gadget Generations. Today we are going to have a look at the ROSESELSA Distant Mountain, which is an on-ear headphone, and I will be going to cover everything about the headphone from its design and build quality to the sound impressions part. So stay tuned with me till the very end of this video to get to know everything about the Distant Mountain. Before I begin, I would like to thank Hi-Fi Go for sending in this sample for the purpose of this review. You can check out more technical details about the headphones in the link from the description section below, and you can purchase it from the link as well if you guys want to. Let me grab my notes and we will begin. First of all, the price point. At the time of this review video, the pair retails for 69.99, that is 70 US dollars in the international market, and about 5,590 rupees available in the Indian market as well. You can grab it from Hi-Fi Go for international buyers, and also Concept Cart and the Audio Store for Indian buyers. Starting with the design and basically the driver configuration part first. So the pair houses a 40mm dynamic driver unit, which is quite big considering that size is quite small for the headphones. Moreover, it has a topological diaphragm, something like that helps it produce good sound. Now onto the design and build quality. One of the key aspects where I am hugely impressed by the Distant Mountain. Let me grab the headphone first. So yeah, it is right here in my hands, and it is a beautifully built headphone. The entire frame is made up of a CNC machine stainless steel material. I get this brown color, it is also available in this black color, and the brown one looks really cool. Basically the golden accents really complement the silver shade of the and silver and brown color of the headphone, and it looks amazing in my opinion. Moreover, we get this slight open back kind of design patterns. I will be adding a b-roll so you guys can have a closer look at that part. The both the side you can adjust onto this lever kind of thing. It is quite not very durable in my opinion, because the earpieces kind of shake onto their place, but overall the headphones look quite amazingly built. The CNC machine finish is quite good. I'm pretty sure if it was from some other name, it might have been priced way above the price bracket that you're getting it for. So yeah, amazingly built. Moreover, about the comfort, the pair sits quite comfortably onto my ears. As the name goes, on-ear headphones, they sit onto the ears and provide me with good comfort. Basically the clamping force is not too much, so I don't get any kind of issues in terms of wearing the headphone for longer hours of listening. Although I must add that on-ear headphones are not very isolating, so isolation is kind of zero here. These are considered to be transparent, so they work like that. You get to listen to everything around you, so don't expect a lot of isolation with this. In my opinion, that is one of the flaws for it. It works like an open back headphone, so you need to listen to it in proper silent environment to get the best experience out of it basically. Next up, another key issues that I personally feel, the stock cable is quite decent. It gets tangled quite easily. It is a cloth sleeved cable, but my main concern is not that. My main concern is it uses MMCX connectors, and they are quite tight to put in and quite tight to pull out as well. So ever since I've got the headphones, I just plugged them in once, and I have not been able to pull them out because I fear I might damage the connector somehow. So yeah, minor faults here and there. Moreover, a plus point again into the package, that is the RZ200m, the same DAC that we get into Aurora Ultra package, that is available here onto the ROSESELSA Distant Mountain as well. So you don't have to have a DAC amp or a dedicated music player, because ROSESELSA bundles the headphone with their own. So you are good to go straight out of the box. Simply plug it into your headphone, into your into your smartphone, into your tablet, into your laptop, and you are good to go. Next up, onto the drivability section. Drivability, the pair is quite easy to power. It is not very demanding. The included DAC amp works wonders with it. It gets it enough loud, it gets enough headroom, it gets properly driven out of it. Moreover, I don't find the pair to be demanding at all. I have used the headphones straight with my MacBook Air, and I had no issues at all in terms of driving it. So yeah, quite easy to power. You don't have to worry about anything in terms of drivability. Next is the sound impressions part. First of all, let me remind you guys again, you need to be in a silent environment to enjoy the sound that the Distant Mountain produces completely. Although it is designed to be transparent, so you are easy to good to go to use them outdoors as well, but don't expect any kind of isolation. Now onto the sound quality part. Captivating and enveloping. These are the two words that instantly came to my mind when I listened to the Distant Mountain, because the headphone sounds quite engaging. It has an enveloping stage which envelopes the listener, basically me, with its 3D kind of presentation. So it just presents you with a complete 3D feel around you, and it brings you a captivating sound listening experience. About the tonality, the headphones maintain a neutral to slightly bright tone. They are not harsh, they are not sibilant, they are not fatiguing at all. In fact, they maintain a very neutral and energetic and lively presentation, if I have to put them in simpler words. Okay, so starting with the talking about the different frequency bands, starting with the lower end, I find the Distant Mountain to have a good punch into the lower end. It has quick decay and good punch to the mid bass section. Sub bass, since the headphones have an open kind of feel, the sub bass rumble is not that physical, is not that rumbling, but you can actually hear the sub bass in tracks like Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. It doesn't sound as physical as some close back or headphones or IMs that are available around the price point. Although I must say that the mid bass has good punch to it, and it makes up for the lack of physicality into the sub bass region. Next up, the mid-range section. Mid-range section sounds quite clean, although it is recessed and takes a little backstage. Since the bass and treble regions are a bit boosted, I would say that the headphones maintain a slight V-shaped sound profile. So mid-range sounds slightly recessed but maintains good clarity and good texture for vocals. I was listening to this track, this album. This basically, there is a compilation which is MTV Unplugged sessions by Papon, who is a famous singer in India. I will be adding the screenshot somewhere here and link in the description. It is available on YouTube, and it has this beautiful acoustic feel to it. All the tracks, there are like 6 or 7 tracks, and they were sounding so lovely, so lively onto the Distant Mountain, because there was going tabla, there was a guitar was there, and then there was beautiful voice of Papon, and everything was sounding so damn good onto the Distant Mountain. It was sounding so good. Piano, tabla, they have crisp notes. Guitars, basically, they have crisp notes, although like I mentioned, they're not sharp at all, but they maintain a crispness up top. So detail level for instruments is quite good onto the Distant Mountain. Treble region is again slightly boosted, although nothing that would hurt that hurted my ears. So it maintains quite a clean and open presentation into the treble region. It sounds good with good extensions as well. There is no sibilance or no sharpness present even at louder listening volumes. Although, like I mentioned, instruments have a crispier note, so people who are sensitive to treble that is slightly onto the boosted section might find the Distant Mountain to be a bit offensive. For me, I don't find it to be offensive at all. In fact, I find it to be lively and energetic in its sound presentation. Now on to the technicalities part. Technically, the Distant Mountain is a good performer. First of all, with the crispier notes for instruments, they sound very well separated. Imaging and positioning is quite precise and accurate. The track, again, I would like to mention the MTV Unplugged session by Papon. There was a good separation between the instruments, and I could place them onto both the channels quite easily. Soundstage, although it is 3D in feel, I personally feel Distant Mountain focuses more on delivering good depth. The width is kind of average, and actually the headphone sounds intimate to me in that regard. No, don't get me wrong in this at this point. It does not sound congested or too much into the face, but the width part is slightly onto the intimate side, but all the instruments get good space to sound well separated, even in busy tracks like Master of Puppets by Metallica or Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. So yeah, the pair does a good job into that regard. Well, that's about it. That's everything that I wanted to tell you guys about Distant Mountain. Sorry, I have not covering any kind of comparison in today's video because I have not heard the Coast Porta Pro personally, so I can't comment on to that. For me, for like 5,590 rupees or like $70, the Distant Mountain does a great job. First of all, we get superb build quality. The headphone has premium finish all around. The stainless steel metallic frame has this leather headband. Then the foams are quite soft. The package is quite premium. You get a DAC amp as well into the package. In terms of soundstage, it sounds lively and energetic, and has good clarity for the price point as well. So for if you guys want to experience some kind of on-ear headphones and are looking for a lively and energetic presentation, I would personally recommend the Distant Mountain for you. Just keep in mind 2 points: that this won't be isolating at all, so you will be hearing everything around you, so you need a clear silent environment to enjoy it fully. Moreover, the M6 connectors are a bit tight, so plug them in and forget about pulling them out. Well, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. Don't forget to leave me a like on this video. If you guys have any questions related to the Distant Mountain, you can ask me in the comment section below. And if you are new here, new to my channel, kindly consider subscribing. I am making regular hi-fi audio related content for you guys. That's Pulkit signing off from today's video. Thank you so much for watching.